I'm very proud to be the first African. I'm proud to be the first woman.
Newly appointed World Trade Organization Director General Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala says while she's humbled and proud of her history-making role, it's important to have the competence to deliver results.
I'm focusing on delivery. I'm focusing on getting results. And I want to make sure that people remember my continent producing the first leader of the WTO that made a difference.
And this is not the first time the 66-year-old has made history. She was the first woman to serve as finance minister for several years and also the first female foreign minister in Nigeria. She also spent 25 years at the World Bank before returning to her country in 2003. On Twitter, an outpouring of support from bank officials celebrated her appointment. Okonjo-Iweala says trade is about people and lifting those who have been marginalized, such as women and owners of small and medium-sized businesses, into the mainstream. Fellow Nigerian Koyo Toyo, a former member of parliament and former ambassador to Ethiopia and the African Union, has worked with Okonjo-Iweala and says she is a trailblazer.
Ngozi is someone who is a great innovator. Ngozi, it's more about what can I do differently and what change can I bring to a very difficult situation.
Toyo says she will bring a fresh perspective to issues such as international trade talks in the face of persistent U.S.-China conflict.
I think the unique position Ngozi finds herself in is trying to ask the question, what about the rest of the world? And that gives her the space.
She will have to quickly address the devastating impact of the coronavirus pandemic, where she says the WTO can do a lot.
So a very top priority for me would be to make sure that we come to some solutions as to how the WTO can help make vaccines, therapeutics, and diagnostics accessible in an equitable and affordable fashion to all countries, particularly to poor countries, because right now we are lacking equitable access.
The appointment, which takes effect March 1st, came after U.S. President Joe Biden endorsed her candidacy, which had been blocked by former President Donald Trump. Mariama Diallo, VOA News.